where the salary would not be more than 40 to 50,000 a month. They have to stay in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Chennai, or some other city away from the family.
Yes. And they have to pay tax. I'm sorry.
No, not only this. No.
Income tax, I mean.
Tax anyway is relating to the development of the country, so I am not concerned about tax.
Or it must be farming or processing or exports or anything. What do you think we have to do to make this whole sector as an aspiring? But why can't we make this more fascinating and cool job?
India is the only country which is going to be the provider of food to the rest of the world.
Yes.
Okay.
Dubai kunafa, Japanese matcha, Belgian chocolate, where chocolate doesn't even grow.
Yes.
But we call Belgian chocolate. Even my ice cream, I call it Belgian chocolate.
The world is coming to market their everything in India.
In India.
Okay. And India anyway, because we are surplus, we will definitely go outside.
What are the products in that? Maida, sugar, butter, which we have in India.
We are the fruit basket of this country, producing 15.6, the latest report published by the Govt of India.
You have on your head now the biggest burden to increase the farmer income by 2 folds. What do you want to talk about that? A warm welcome to Shri Chiranjiv Choudhry garu, IFS, Principal Secretary, Food Processing, Andhra Pradesh. We want to make this podcast for aspiring agri entrepreneurs coming in next 4-5 years into Andhra Pradesh. ఈ పాడ్కాస్ట్ ద్వారా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో ఈరోజు ఫుడ్ ప్రాసెసింగ్ అండ్ అగ్రి సెక్టర్లో ఉన్న ఆపర్చునిటీస్, నీడ్ ఆఫ్ ద అవర్, ఇష్యూస్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా రివీల్ చేస్తూ ఒక గుడ్ కాంటెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేద్దామన్న ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్తో వీ స్టార్టెడ్ దిస్ పాడ్కాస్ట్. అండ్ ఐ ఫీల్ మిస్టర్ శ్రీ చిరంజీవి చౌదరి గారు must be the best guest and the first guest we can get ever. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Vikas.
So, I'm happy to have you here first because when we started our journey in terms of coconut first, when there was no this 3C concept and all, only coconut to start chesinappudu, the government's support was there, but a clear vision, oka pathway anedi mem koncham miss ayyam because there were policies, there were lot of issues. మేము నిలదొక్కునే టైంలో ఆ గవర్నమెంట్ పాలసీస్ ఉపయోగపడినా కానీ ఆ గైడెన్స్ అనేది మేము మిస్ అయ్యాం యాక్చువల్లీ, విచ్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ రైట్ నౌ ఇన్ దిస్ ప్రైమ్ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ బిజినెస్ అండ్ వీ వాల్యూ దట్ వెరీ మచ్. సార్ కెరీర్లో హీ వర్క్ ఫర్ ఫారెస్ట్, ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్, అగ్రికల్చర్, హార్టికల్చర్, న్యూట్రిషన్, ఇరిగేషన్ అండ్ నౌ ఫుడ్ ప్రాసెసింగ్. ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ రైట్, దిస్ కాంబినేషన్ tells us why he is the best guest for me to start this podcast series. Sir, first question. India and Andhra Pradesh have came a long way. Green Revolution రోజుల్లో మన కాన్సెప్ట్స్ were different because at that time we just need food. ఎందుకంటే ఫుడ్ డే మన లేని రోజుల్లో ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్, ఒక పాలసీ అనేది క్రియేట్ అయింది. We call that Green Revolution. Thank God we were very successful in that. But today contemporary situations are much different to those scenarios. But don't you think we have came a long way, but I think don't you think we should change the way we look at agriculture, horticulture and these value addition ane concept lo what is the next future of Andhra Pradesh and India to that extent?
Yeah, right. Thank you, Vikas, for inviting me to this podcast. See, one thing, as you rightly said, India in the initial stages we were in the need of creating food security. And that was the objective of the Green Revolution when the government put a focus on it, and we achieved that.
Yes.
Now the need of the hour today is not food security, because we are anyway self-sufficient in food security and we are exporting a large number of raw as well as processed food to various parts of the world. Now we are moving from food security towards nutritional security, which, see, in fact our Chief Minister keeps talking about in different meetings. So the focus and why that nutrition security becomes more relevant is if you look at the data of malnutrition, the malnutrition is rampant still. So although we have become self-sufficient in food, we are surplus, but we have not been able to reduce substantially the malnutrition in the country, which is going to impact the productivity of any nation. So therefore, the need for nutrition security. Andhra Pradesh is a classic example. Andhra Pradesh traditionally, now the bifurcated Andhra Pradesh and earlier the erstwhile combined Andhra Pradesh, traditionally a leading state in the agriculture.
Yes.
With rich Krishna basin, Godavari basin, Penna basin, and we know that ITC does most of the business here, and a lot of agribusiness companies, they have started, they're functioning from Andhra Pradesh. Now, if you look at Andhra Pradesh is not only focusing on the agriculture crops. Now, our horticulture in the last, particularly from 2014-15 onwards, we have had an exponential growth.
Yes, I heard that.
From almost about 10-11 lakh hectares, we have almost reached about 19 lakh hectares. Any kind of crop, and this has been possible because of the complete support given by the state government of Andhra Pradesh.
Yes.
Because you see, any such level of transformative achievement has to be driven by the leader.
Yes.
And that is what has happened in Andhra Pradesh. Now, coming to Andhra Pradesh, as I said, whether it is paddy, maize, groundnut, many of the agricultural crops, we are on the top at the national level. Horticulture, anyway, we are leading in almost all.
Yes.
We are the fruit basket of this country, producing 15.6, the latest report published by the Government of India, 15.6%, almost 16% of the fruit production comes from Andhra Pradesh. We have all kinds of, the basket of, the fruits and vegetables which are being grown in the state, and these are all related to the nutrition security of the state. Aqua, we are the leader.
Just to give the better perspective to the youngsters who doesn't know much about these things, can we bifurcate this agri sector, agriculture, horticulture, aquaculture, and animal husbandry?
Absolutely.
What exactly are this, and what is the share of each,
Yes.
and which one has more potential in coming days, and what is your thought on that?
See, again, I'll come back to the present government. The present Chief Minister, in most of the meeting, recently we had a collector conference, and the second quarter data of the Government of India, the GDP growth data was released. And Andhra Pradesh does its own assessment quarterly. Now, if you look at the GVA, gross value added from the different, within the agriculture sector, the various subsectors. So the highest contribution comes from dairy. Dairy and animal husbandry.
Dairy, okay.
Dairy and animal husbandry. Livestock, you can say.
Livestock, okay.
That is the highest. Followed by that is horticulture.
Okay, nice.
So between the livestock and the horticulture gap is not much. The rate at which livestock is growing and horticulture is growing, I am sure both of them will keep pace with each other, and they may become equal. The third is aqua, and agriculture is least.
Oh my God.
Although the area under agriculture is almost 3 times the area under horticulture.
Then it is the need of the hour to explain what is the horticulture and why it is important than agriculture right now.
So there is a clear-cut shift which is happening because of the focused approach of the government. So government is also encouraging, because ultimately, if you compare, let's say, horticulture with agriculture, the per unit income from the horticulture crops is almost 2.5 to 3 times higher when you compare with the traditional agriculture crops.
Like rice, maize.
Agriculture crops, there is not much scope of value addition. Horticulture, you have a huge, unlimited opportunity for value-added products, and which is going to again be of nutrition value and going to help in improving the farmer's income.
If we want to put it very simple, what is the basic difference between agriculture and horticulture?
See, the agriculture is basically all your cereals, pulses, oil seeds. Then you have some commercial crops like tobacco, cotton. Okay. All the fruits, vegetables, floriculture, spices, plantation crops like cashew, coconut, oil palm, cocoa, all these are part of the horticulture crops. So if you look at the range of products in the horticulture, it's big. In fact, our state itself, Anandpur district alone grows more than 25 varieties of horticulture crops, starting from figs to grapes, banana, sweet orange, acid lime,
Yes.
range of vegetables. Then you have got carrots, green peas, no, all kinds of crops. And now farmers have also started getting into, let's say, date palm.
Date palm,
Some of the
yes.
farmers have taken the risk and they have started cultivating date palms. Some of the farmers are moving towards avocado,
Avocado. Yeah, even avocado.
rambutan. They are also moving towards this one, macadamia.
Macadamia. Oh,
Macadamia also farmers are trying.
Lovely.
So one of the biggest strength of the Andhra Pradesh is the people of the Andhra Pradesh,
yes.
supported by the enabling policy of the state.
So I'll even put it in very simple for our customers. Correct me if I'm wrong. అన్ని రకాల పంటలు అగ్రికల్చర్, అన్ని రకాల తోటలు హార్టికల్చర్. ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ రాంగ్, ఇస్ ఇట్ ఫైన్ ఆర్ లైక్ ఈవెన్?
అంటే టోటల్ అంటే you have mango.
ఓకే, మ్యాంగో ఇస్
No, but vegetables are there. All kinds of vegetables are also part of horticulture. Any kinds of, whether it is leafy vegetables, exotic vegetables, traditional beetroot, carrot, radish, all root crops.
ఆల్ దీస్ ఆల్సో హార్టికల్చర్.
Everything is horticulture. Floriculture.
Nice.
No, that is
That
horticulture.
also horticulture.
Spices, turmeric, ginger, garlic, everything is horticulture. Black pepper, plantation crop,
Plantation.
like coconut,
palm.
like we are sitting here in your COCOMUNZZZ, coconut, palm, arecanut, nutmeg, oil palm, cocoa, these are all plantation crops.
Nice.
So the range of coverage of horticulture crops is much broader, much larger, and more diversified.
Diversified. One astonishing fact I got while I'm doing my research before talking to you, Andhra's agriculture today covers 46 lakh hectares but contributes 0.5 lakh GVA, whereas horticulture is now somewhere around 18, as you mentioned, 19 lakh hectares, but it's already 1,50,000 crores
Plus.
already. Means 3 times
Right.
more GVA, gross value addition, than agriculture.
Right.
So that itself gives.
That's what I said, no?
Yeah.
The per unit of returns from the land, when you compare horticulture with agriculture, horticulture is 2.5 to 3 times higher than the agriculture.
I'll give one small perspective which I observe. So I am basically from West Godavari, born and brought up in Vijayawada, which is Krishna district. So I always travel between West and Krishna. So I always travel while this highway, the national highway. The right side, if I am going towards West Godavari, the right side is everything is delta, which is crops, which we can call agriculture. The left side is horticulture, almost. I don't know how the highway was designed, it's almost like that, from here to the north. In those days, my father used to say that a marriage match coming from a delta people will not give girl to the upland people. Don't you think that scenario is totally reversed now? వాళ్ళని ఉత్తరాది అనేవారంట. అంటే నార్థన్ అనే యాంగిల్లో ఈ అప్లాండ్స్ వాళ్ళకి వాల్యూ ఉండేది కదా. ఇక్కడ 10 లక్షల భూమి ఉంటే 20,000 భూమి ఉండేది. ఇవాళ దిస్ 10 lakhs ల్యాండ్ బికేమ్ హార్డ్లీ 25 lakhs, వేర్ దిస్ 20,000 or 30,000 per acre land became 40, even 50 lakhs per acre.
Anandpur is the classic
example. Yeah.
Anandpur was moving towards desertification.
Yes.
No water. Large number of people used to migrate in search of work to other places.
Yes.
Today, Anandpur has become the horticulture hub of this state. And the government of Andhra Pradesh has declared Rayalaseema districts.
Yes.
Up to Prakasham. The erstwhile Rayalaseema up to Prakasham. Because a lot of uplands of Prakasham is there where large range of horticulture crops are being cultivated as the horticulture hub. And government is already planning towards developing this belt of Andhra Pradesh as the horticulture hub with increase in the productivity, quality, processing units to be set up there, marketing linkages to be there, post-harvest management, cold chain, with all kinds of related infrastructure and support activity. Andhra Pradesh has already made a plan.
Yes.
And that plan is under implementation on a smaller scale. But post this financial year, from 26-27, that is going to be implemented on a large scale.
And one more important thing which we are not talking is the water consumption. Coming to agriculture, the impact of agriculture on water bodies or groundwater compared to horticulture and its water consumption is, I think, it's very less.
Yes.
So that itself is one huge thing we have to consider.
So one thing in that, what has happened is Andhra Pradesh is one of the state which pioneered the use of micro irrigation systems.
Yes.
Led by the
Early comer.
led by the present chief minister. He was chairman of the committee which drafted a
Must be
report.
2020
No,
or
this was in the
2000s.
This was in the late 90s and early
90s.
2000s.
Okay. Got it.
When this report was drafted, submitted to the government of India, and that based on that report, so Andhra Pradesh, let's say we are talking about Anantapur. So Anantapur, each and every farmer uses
Drip
micro
irrigation.
irrigation system,
Micro irrigation.
drip or sprinkler. Without that, they cannot think of. So although that district was water scarce, but with the utilization of drip irrigation, micro irrigation system, and water conservation measures, and shifting from agriculture to horticulture, they have been able to create an excellent ecosystem there.
Yes. Because in my research, I even found that I wouldn't say we are at par with Maharashtra, but after Maharashtra, majority of food processing and fruit processing, like top technologies like IQF and all, are good numbers in Anantapur area and Rayalaseema area.
Chittoor. Basically
area.
Chittoor.
Yeah.
See, Chittoor is the mango pulp hub of this country.
Yes.
We have almost about 50 major mango pulp industries, which not only produces mango pulp, but they also produce guava.
Yes. Because the machines are same.
Yeah, machines are same, technology is same. So once the mango season is over, they switch over
had to process something.
the other crop.
Yeah.
No? So that is the mango hub, and surrounding area in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. So that particular belt, see, in terms of overall, if you look at the processing sector, definitely Maharashtra and Gujarat, they are ahead of us, but we are slowly moving,
Catching up with them.
Yes.
But in terms of raw material, we are very strong. That's what you say.
Yes.
Means raw material we are strong. If we are catching up, means that's the area scope of development.
In terms of production, in terms of diversity of the produce, and now also quality, we are moving very fast. And many of the crops we are, undisputed. Number one.
Number one, yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe number 2 or 3 at least. Yes. So we say agriculture is backbone of our country. अपना लाल बहादुर शास्त्री जी का जय जवान एंड सेकंड जो आ गया जो जय किसान. So आज भी वही है सर. Farmers are that important in those days, but unfortunately even now they are very important. We have changed the tide of green revolution, before green revolution and after green revolution. That food security, we answered that. Now as you talked about nutrition security, we are answering that. But coming to farmer security, उस दिन से आज तक, whatever the issues we are facing in any state, major problem is farmer income. I am very happy to see this goal of Mr. Narendra Modi ji, our Honorable Prime Minister, increasing farmer income by double, almost doubling the farmer income. So that was the biggest goal. I think people like you have on your head now the biggest burden to increase the farmer income by 2 folds. What do you want to talk about that?
See, one of the major constraints in the agriculture sector in our country has been fragmented land holding and small land holding. As of now, as per the official statistics of the Government of India, about 85 to 86% of the farmers are small and marginal farmers, which means that land holding is less than 5 acres.
5 acres.
Less than 5 acres.
So we classify as 5 acres. Less than means marginal.
Yeah. Okay. And these are also fragmented. So therefore, see, adoption of any technology, creating post-harvest management infrastructure, linking with the market becomes challenging, or arranging the input. So one of the solutions which have been thought of by Government of India, state government, and almost about almost 1.5 decade back, NABARD in fact started it.
NABARD.
That is Farmers Producer Organization.
Yes.
It's a cooperative model, but exclusively in the farming sector of the producer. So you bring the farmers together as a group, collectivization, and then aggregation of their produce. Okay. So what happens today, because of small land holding, fragmented land holding, the scale of operation is not there. They do not have the bargaining power. They do not have the required cash credit available at the doorstep. Inputs are not available in time.
Yes.
Okay. With this kind of arrangement of creating the farmers cooperative, whether you call it farmers producer organization, farmers producer companies, whatever,
Yes.
that has the potentiality to take care of large number of these constraints in terms of supply of input in time, that also right input at the
Input
right
means
time.
manures, fertilizers,
Fertilizer,
anything.
manures, let's say agricultural
Seeds,
implements,
seeds, yeah.
the pesticide, whatever it is,
Whatever.
including credit.
Including credit. Understand.
Including credit. So all kinds of inputs in time at cost-effective price, and certified.
Certified.
Quality is assured. Otherwise, the individual farmer, as a small marginal farmer, I go and purchase from a seed shop.
Seed shop.
Tomorrow it becomes spurious.
Spurious.
I cannot go on fighting the legal battle.
Yes.
So that assurance will be brought by this group. Then capacity building, including the, as I said, credit requirement. Now this group, when it stands as a security to a financial institution,
Yes.
the risk is minimized.
Obviously, as a group.
Okay. Transaction cost of the financing institution is minimized. So they find it easier to finance to the group, and group takes the responsibility to
Yes.
give it to the individual members,
Yes.
and recover also from the individual members.
Yes.
So it's a win-win situation for both the
Both.
lender as well as for the user of the
User also. I mean,
Yes.
a small one farmer can default, but whole together, 30
Yeah.
people, 40 people coming together, that group will be stronger
So
than
it
a
is
single
based
farmer.
on the concept of self-help group, which we started for the women,
Women,
which
Dwakra.
which has been extremely successful.
Successful, yes.
So input part is taken care of, including credit. Okay. Then capacity building,
Capacity building.
because
Yes.
extension services we are talking about increasing the yield, increasing the quality of the produce, because quality becomes critical when you enter into the processing,
Understood.
or when you access the bigger markets.
Bigger market.
Bigger markets, and also expect a better rate.
Yes.
So all those things, all the production practices, including quality, can be taken care of through this FPO. Then infrastructure facility, whether you require go down or warehouse facility or the farm equipment, whatever it is, this group can take the responsibility. FPO can take the responsibility. Marketing. Now because they have the volume, so they have the bargaining power.
Bargaining power.
They can negotiate.
Yes.
They can negotiate.
Yes.
They are able to control their quality.
Quality. Yeah.
They have the volume.
Yes.
And they can also command price in the market.
Yes.
They can negotiate.
Yes. Yes.
So if you look at, and then next stage they can enter into value addition.
Value addition. At least post harvest and
Yes.
then primary processing,
Primary
and one
processing.
day secondary processing.
Yeah, EGST is up to primary processing. And because this group is large, I am sure at least 2% of the members, 3% of the members will have business acumen.
Yes.
So these people can get into the secondary and the tertiary.
I
Because-
think this model is widely successful even in Kerala, especially if I talk about my coconut field, coconut sector. Kerala FPOs are doing really big job.
Yes.
Yeah, every district they have one coconut processing company.
Yes.
For coconut farmer
Yes,
producer
yes,
company.
yes, yes.
They're having much bigger industries than a private company.
Yeah, so that was initiated by Coconut Development
Yes,
Board,
yes.
which is a commodity board under Government of India
Central
Ministry.
government.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, they had initiated it. But just 2 days back, we had one workshop in East Godavari district on this areca farmers.
Arecanut, yeah.
So Karnataka has
Telugu we call Vakka.
Vakka.
Vakka, yeah.
Vakka.
Vakka.
So Karnataka, they have got 5 big cooperative societies. So they are also stabilizing the market, assuring price to the farmer.
First.
So I personally feel in the Indian situation across the country, FPO is one institutional model which has potentiality to resolve many of the problems. Looking that potentiality, even Government of India also launched 10,000 FPO program.
FPO program. Okay. Nice.
No,
Understood.
100% supported by Government of India.
Nice. So we have created these frameworks to support farmer and increase their value, all these things. But I feel you government is one side, farmers are one side, but they becoming FPOs is one side. The third side, people like us, entrepreneurs, agri entrepreneurs. Don't you think agriculture is backbone of this country, but at this age of artificial intelligence and fast aspiring careers and foreign careers, foreign jobs, very less young entrepreneurs or young students after studying their BTechs or graduates, means well-educated people, I mean, very less people are coming into this sector and building their careers in this sector. It must be farming or processing or exports or anything to that extent. What do you think we have to do to make this whole sector as an aspiring and even a fancy thing to be in this sector for them? Because everyone wants a comfortable job. Why can't we make this? We can't make this comfortable, at least, because we need a lot of hard work in this. But why can't we make this more fascinating and cool job in coming days? What is your thoughts on that?
See, it will happen. It is happening. See, agriculture had a stigma from the society because it was considered low return activity. No, very less remunerative. That was because of various reasons which we have talked. Whether it is fragmented landholding, small landholding, no access to the market, no infrastructure facility, no post-harvest management, poor extension practices, whatever.
Yes.
Now that India has the largest number of young population, and again the government keeps talking about the demographic advantage.
Power. Yeah.
Demographic advantage. So recently now the changes which I have seen in the last 10 to 15 years in the country is many of the younger generation educated. Some of them who were there in the IT sector left the job, are coming to agriculture sector. That is not agriculture per se, agri-business. Where they are using the technology. No. And by using the integrating technological development into the production system, processing system, marketing, everything, they are able to access the market and convert this unremunerative, you can say, or low return agriculture into high return. And so that kind of shift is happening. You go to Visakhapatnam, there itself you will find large number of software people. They are weekend farmers.
Yes. That's
some of them have left job completely and they have become full-time farmers. Some of the young students, they from the day one decided that okay, I'll get into agri-business. So many of the startups are coming into agri-tech. And the advantage is now with the technological advancement and easy access to this technology, anybody who has any kind of innovative idea or to use the technology innovatively to design a product which has a demand in the market, they have been able to do good.
So the days are different now. If they really want to do that,
it's
very easy.
It is, and some of them are coming and some of them are doing extremely so well. See, a state like Andhra Pradesh, can you ever nobody thought that we can grow orchids. Orchids is not a crop which is suitable for our state.
Not traditional.
But there is a person in Newsweed, he is growing orchid on a commercial scale.
And even vanilla. I heard
West
Godavari people are growing
West Godavari vanilla has also been done successfully, although it is not on a large scale.
Yes.
Nutmeg was not a crop of Andhra Pradesh, but today nutmeg is being grown. Black pepper area is expanding.
I mean, one day I was talking to this farmer, Mr. Chakrapani. He knows you very well.
Yeah, he's from West Godavari.
He's saying that because he grows pepper in his farm. I think one of the model farm in West Godavari. He's saying that we call India a subcontinent. Of all Asia, we call India a subcontinent because we have everything from desert to Himalayas, everything we have. In that way, maybe Andhra is one such state in the country which has a diverse regions, right from Araku to Anantapur, as you called. Paddy farms, aquaculture, palm oil. I think today oil palm, I think India is the largest, number one.
Not in India is not number one. Malaysia, Indonesia is much higher.
No. In India, Andhra is the number one.
Almost 70%.
70%. Yeah. So, I mean, look at the diverse crops we have. It's almost like Andhra is a subcontinent in India itself in that way. For farming, I would say.
Yes. No, see, coffee, we are not the traditional coffee area. Now we have got the largest cluster of coffee at one single place, which is almost about 2.5 lakh acres. No, and this is a non-traditional area. Cocoa, we are not the traditional area, but now Andhra Pradesh has emerged as the largest producer of cocoa beans in the country.
I think crossed Karnataka.
Kerala
is long back.
We are the largest producer.
Maybe 15 years back there was no cocoa, or 20 years.
There was cocoa, but on a very small scale.
Not as an industry and all.
In the last 10 to 12 years,
Sure.
it has grown very fast.
Very fast.
And not only in terms of production, but also in terms of yield.
Yield.
Some of our farmers are getting almost 8 to 9 quintals per acre,
Yes. True.
which is very highest in the world. And the quality is also at par with the best quality of cocoa which is being produced by Ivory Coast and Ghana.
Ghana. Yes.
So if we are able to maintain the consistency of the quality of any produce,
Yes.
there is no way the farming will be a low income activity. It will definitely get transformed into high income activity.
As you said, when these software people are coming back to farming and all, there is one good example actually. If you say a 1.5 lakh per month is a good salary, decent salary for a software guy sitting in Hyderabad, where half of his salary is going for expenses as a living culture. A guy who is sitting in West Godavari now, if he is having imagine 10 acres of land of coconut and cacao, isn't he earning more than 20 lakhs per year just by sitting, as I call it, the lazy farming angle itself, without doing anything?
Now, any youngster who is coming into this kind of activity,
Yes.
he will not sit idle.
I'm just saying, true.
Okay. So now the farmers are growing coconut,
Yes.
areca nut,
Yes.
cocoa,
Yes.
black pepper, nutmeg, turmeric, ginger, and some vegetable crops also.
So you say everything can be grown in one farm altogether.
Yes. In fact, state government now, the Honorable Chief Minister is talking about diversified cropping pattern, multi-layer cropping pattern. So in one single piece of land, you can have different layers of crops, which gives you returns every month. Every month.
Yes.
So therefore, the income can become
All year, all around year.
multiplied. And you also have work all around the year.
Work around this.
Earlier, when people used to do monocropping, let's say mango or cashew, only during the season you have the work, after that you sit idle.
And worst part, in that season, if there is a cyclone, whole year is gone.
Yes. So now the situation has come where farmers, you were talking about Chakrapani. So there are many more farmers like that who are doing almost 7 to 8
crops.
variety of crop in the same piece of land.
But I'm happy to say, don't you think to make all these crops, our coconut is needed on the top?
Absolutely. Yes.
I used to say this thing.
No, the coconut is not only in terms of getting the income, but also in terms of nutrition. Yes.
Because only if there is coconut, there is cacao, there is vanilla, there is pepper in Andhra Pradesh.
Absolutely. No, everywhere. See, either people grow black pepper on the areca nut or on the coconut.
Yes.
It cannot grow on oil palm because of
this
the rough surface and that kind of thing.
But coming to even oil palm, sir, I look at Andhra in this perspective. If I just travel from north to south, I felt if you see the rural economy, by the way of the houses they are built, the roads they maintain, the so-called social development of that particular area, wherever this coconut is there, or the now palm oil was there, oil palm was there, these areas are much more developed than the regular traditional agricultural areas. That is one evident fact that we can say now.
No, let's say East Godavari.
Yes.
Erstwhile East Godavari district, the bigger district. See, what was the major crop? Banana, coconut, paddy. Okay. And then vegetables are there, some tapioca used to be there in certain area. And I'm not talking about ecoculture. Now, traditionally, farmers used to grow banana with coconut.
Yes, earlier days.
Even now also they are continuing some of the farmers. Many of the farmers had switched from coconut, areca nut, nutmeg, black pepper, cocoa. And the returns from each of these and the way the prices also, this year coconut prices was very high. Okay. Although farmers say that cocoa price was not good, but 450 to 500 rupees kg have been. Because when 2016 it used to be about 160 rupees, 170 rupees, 175 rupees.
Yes.
So the income coming from multiple sources in the same piece of land, creating employment, opportunity for large number of people. And these are all high value products. And most of these can be converted into large number of value added products. Like coconut, yours is a live example.
Yes.
Where you have such a big range of
Yes.
products
Yes.
and all healthy nutritious product only from
One
base
single
is coconut.
Yes.
The base is coconut,
Yes.
and you are trying with other combinations.
Combination, yes. Even coming to rural employment, as you said, yesterday itself, we were in my Mr. Kotipalli Surchandra, my farmer, one of my biggest coconut supplier. I was in his farm, and there was these guys going back to their East Godavari home after completing their coconut cutting. These people are earning on an average 1,500 rupees per day, and there is a shortage of worker. Means if they want to do, they are having 26 to 27 days work days and 1,500 rupees per day, and the working hours are 5 to 6 hours because it's a physical job. They have to climb up and come. Imagine the impact. That's 45,000 rupees of per month income in rural economy. It's an unskilled job with learning skill. I'm not saying it's an uneducated skilled job. I mean, look at the employment that is being created. Even palm oil,
Absolutely.
the cutters, the pluckers, all these people, how much they're earning, it's massive. So
No, you were talking about income from let's say somebody.
Yeah.
See, 80% of the job in the private sector
yes,
is in the lower range,
yes,
where the salary would not be more than 40 to 50,000 a month.
true.
Okay, but they have to stay in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Chennai, or some other city,
Yes,
away from the family.
yes, and they have to pay tax. I'm sorry,
No, not only no.
income tax. I mean,
Tax anyway is leading to the development of the countries. I am not concerned about
Yeah.
tax, but leaving the family,
yeah,
taking rented accommodation or whatever, the cost of living is high and all those things.
Sure.
Now, the same 40 to 50,000 can be easily earned
Easily
by staying in their own village
Yes.
and doing all these activities which we are talking
it's almost 100% saving if they want to do.
Yes. So, staying in your own native place where you were born, with your own family members, kith and kin, in the same cultural environment, and earning more money than what you are earning
They're in the city,
in the city.
or at least saving how much
Yes.
you're saving there.
Quality of life here in terms
Much
of
better.
less pollution,
Less pollution.
clean air is better.
And dignity of the work.
Yes.
They have there.
Yes. And more than that, you're also creating employment for another 10 to 20 people.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So instead of being a job seeker, you are being a job provider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. So we have Iranian pistachio, Dubai kunafa, nowadays Japanese matcha, Belgian chocolate, where chocolate doesn't even grow.
Doesn't grow, yes.
But we call Belgian chocolate. Even my ice cream, I call it Belgian chocolate here now.
Yeah.
But the chocolate is from West Godavari still. I'm talking about the brand, the country specific or origin specific brand. When the world is moving in this way, 6 years back, no one knows matcha. Now every cafe we have matcha,
Yes.
and that doesn't even come close to our taste palette. It's totally Japanese thing. So now it has swept the whole world. Just because one chocolate from Dubai, a viral kunafa chocolate, our pistachio prices have doubled and tripled in last 2 years. So don't you think we need such viral products or such viral concepts from Andhra Pradesh or even in India, where the raw material should be our agricultural produce? We should create such products where whole world it becomes a brand, and every cafe in the world they should have this product in their range of products. What's your point on this, and how we can do this, and if this is done, what is the benefit for our farmers or agri sector?
See, in the coming years, India is going to be the food basket of the world.
Yes.
If you look at the climate change, global warming, the kind of adverse impact it is having on the whole agriculture production system, India is the only country which is going to be the provider of food to the rest of the world.
Yes.
Okay. Number two is the change what you are referring is, although we produce everything, but why we have not been able to create a brand which can be talked like Swiss chocolate, Belgian chocolate,
Yes.
or matcha or whatever it is. The problem is because in the earlier days, as I said, our farmers were not very educated. They do not have access to the credit, cash, technology. But now that literacy has increased, educated young people or the youth are also thinking about agri-business.
True.
Technology being integrated, and people are also looking little beyond than what was the traditional thing.
Yes.
of only producing and selling as a raw from their farm itself,
Yes.
like farm to the market, not doing any kind of processing.
Yes.
Now that is changing, and that change is quite visible. When you are talking about Swiss chocolate, Belgium chocolate, we have started growing cocoa, and now Andhra Pradesh has our own brand of chocolate.
Yes.
Whether you talk about Madam Chocolate or Bon Fiction,
Akilji. Yeah.
yeah. So a lot of our own brands, and these are all artisan chocolates.
Yes. Yes.
Artisan chocolates and premium chocolates.
Yes. To that matter of fact,
Yes.
Akil's chocolate is now one of the best world's 50 chocolates. It seems.
Yes.
That itself is huge
Yes.
feat for us.
So it requires, so that when the educated youth have started coming into this sector, using the technology, knowledge, assessing the market, and then maintaining the quality of quality or consistency of the quality supply, and they are also able to brand their product.
Yes.
It's a matter of time that things are going to change, and we are going to have many such brand which will be recognized world over, but origin will be India.
Youngsters are coming, a lot of young people are coming with different ideas, and we spoke about increasing farmer income. We need value addition. I would say that's where this whole concept of food processing fits in. I would like you to explain what is food processing, how is it different from processed food, and how it is going to help this so-called value addition and farmer ka income doubling.
See, one thing is, when we were talking about why the agriculture sector, the new generation is not coming, there is a stigma attached to it because of low returns, low remuneration, and all such kind of things. One more thing which used to be, and now we are moving towards progress in terms of post-harvest losses.
Yes.
As I said, most of the farmers, they harvest their crop, and just from their farm gate they send it to the market.
Yes.
And then you have chain of middleman who takes the maximum share of the profit, and ultimately the producer is left high and dry.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about the institution of farmers producer organization, farmers producer company, where there is a collectivization, aggregation, and then the scale of operation is higher and they are able to access market. So here in this chain, the post-harvest management also is improving,
Yes.
getting strengthened in terms of creating cold chain, dry warehouses, storage structure, and then instead of sending the unaggregated produce raw in the market, you get into the business of primary processing.
Primary processing. Yes.
Grading, sorting, cleaning, bringing down the temperature of the produce. That itself, as per the data, almost about 8 to 15% of the income increase is there because of the primary processing.
Only with primary processing.
Yes, yes.
8 to 10% of farmer income.
Yes.
That itself is huge. Yeah.
And we are able to, because currently the post-harvest losses are varying from 30 to 35%. It varies from crop to crop. That is also the way we transport.
Yes.
That's a huge, see, if you look at the banana,
Yes.
each bunch of banana is put one over the other, somebody will stand on the top and
Yes.
press it. So it's over, it's gone. Nobody will purchase that. Or it is tomato or any kinds of vegetable. So now with this post-harvest system, including transportation, is improving. Primary processing. As I said, there are large number of people who are coming into the agri-business, agri-tech. Agri-tech startup is coming up. So they are moving into secondary processing, which is a very simple. Let's say chili getting converted into chili powder. Turmeric finger getting converted into turmeric powder.
Yes.
Millet getting converted into various kinds of
Milk powders.
Millets
Getting
kind of various kinds of flour.
flours. Yeah.
అది పిండి మనం తెలుగులో అంటాం. సో ఆ విధంగా చేయడానికి అవకాశాలు చాలా ఉన్నాయి. People have started doing.
Yes.
When you do this, again it adds value to your farm produce. So there is another jump in the income. But while we do this, we also need to maintain the supply chain, the quality, consistency, and slowly we have to build our demand. So now the government is talking about the gap certification, traceability, organic,
Yes.
MRL, no minimum residual level, all those things. So once with a simple technology, we are able to show to the buyers. If you, let's say, many of the produce from the US market, they print, the produce is from the farmers whom we know.
Yes.
No, so we know the farmer, we know their produce, we know their farmland, we also know their practices. So that is by using technology, we are able to reach to that level, which is happening currently, let's say in the Banam chocolate,
Banam
where
chocolate, yes.
our farmer's name is coded on that
On the product.
brand of the chocolate.
Yes.
So the farmer also gets a name. He also feels happy. Oh, na product do market lo ikla
True.
no undi. So we need to move towards it. Now, when you talk about difference between food processing and processed food, the major difference, what I say is, most of these food products, instead of selling it raw, is converted naturally into
Yes.
different kinds of products without losing the nutrition value, without adding anything from the outside. Let's say mango. Mango is available only in a particular season. After that, 3, 4 months, 5 months, mango is not available.
No.
Now, same mango, in terms of pulp, without adding anything, no additive sugar, no preservative, in the natural form.
Yes.
It is preserved and it is marketed during the off season. It has a nutrition value. People have access to it, and it also commands a better price.
Yes.
Freeze dry mango is there. IQF is there.
IQF.
These are all natural. So, when we talk about food processing, the whole focus is to retain the nutrition value,
Yes.
the naturality of the product, and make this produce available at a different season of the year.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so that at a reasonable price, without losing on any of these parameters.
Understood.
It also increases the shelf life.
Okay.
Otherwise, whether it's a fig, the same fig as a fresh fruit, 2 to 3 days beyond,
Yes.
you cannot keep
You
it.
can't.
It starts getting spoiled, so fermentation starts. This fig, when is converted into dehydrated, what we import from Afghanistan, Iran, and such a high price.
Like anjeer.
Anjeer.
Yes.
Anjeer.
Anjeer.
So that is, అది ఎంత కాస్ట్ ఉంది 1400, 1800, 2000 రూపీస్ కేజీకి ఉంది.
Almost 4 times or 5 times more than raw.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now our farmers have started converting this into dehydrated product in Anantapur.
Anantapur.
Anantapur, yes. Solar dehydration chamber. So about ratio is 1:5. Almost 5 kg of fresh anjeer fruit gives 1 kg of dehydrated.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And that they are selling for, recently in the Visakhapatnam Partnership Summit they had come. Organic Mela also I met them. I asked them, ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఎంత సేల్ చేస్తున్నారు? వాళ్ళు చెప్పారు, సార్ 1200 rupees.
Nice. Nice.
So the fresh anjeer, how much? Even if you take it 80 rupees a kg, which is very high, 80 into 5, 400. This 400 against
Yeah.
1200.
Even after the loss of moisture, still 4 times more than.
Yes.
Yes.
So when we talk about food processing, we are talking about this kind of processing. Turmeric into turmeric powder. You extract curcumin. No, tomato is there. You extract lycopene, which has got a high market value. These are all nutraceutical products. Nutraceutical products. So we are looking into that kind of thing without compromising the nutrition value, the original character, the parameter, without adding anything. Processed food is all preservatives, sometimes chemicals, all kinds of additives, more of, what do I say, that maida kind of thing,
Yes.
where fiber content is not there. No. So that is something which everybody talks about and says that it is not healthy thing.
Something
And
like ultra processed food.
Yes,
Something like
yes, absolutely. Like edible oil is there. Now there is a preference for the cold processed.
That is even also food processing, but
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cold processed.
Cold
So
processed.
oil which is cold processed has got a more nutrition value. There is no loss of nutrition value, and people are preferring this.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know? So that is the major difference. And the state like Andhra Pradesh or country like India has a huge potentiality because we grow everything.
Yes.
And instead of selling everything in the raw, part of it, if it is converted, which is currently we are at a very low level, maybe about 5 to 10%. Whereas other countries, they are almost about 60, 70, 80%.
Yes.
Next was Thailand itself, almost processing is 80%.
80%.
So why can't we, but only thing is that we need to customize the technology to the need of our own society. Not that any technology available anywhere can be adopted here.
No.
It needs to be customized as per the
adopted,
local requirement.
yeah.
Yes. And our market itself is a huge market. We are a country of 1.45
Billion. Yeah.
billion.
We don't really have to even depend on the other people to sell it.
Yes.
If we consume it by ourselves itself is more.
The world is coming to market there, everything in India.
In India.
Okay. And India anyway, because we are surplus, we'll definitely go outside.
Yes.
We'll capture the other markets. But at the same time, the domestic market itself is very robust.
The best example, I mean, we have one ice cream here. We call Lotus Biscoff. It's a company from Lotus. The biscuit is called Biscoff in that Belgian country. So Lotus ka biscuit hai. Usse jyada, I mean, there is no much meaning in that. Lotus ka biscuit. So that company, it became viral by just producing few desserts with that biscuit.
Absolutely.
We made one ice cream with Lotus Biscoff. People are crazy with that. And I had to keep that Lotus Biscoff packets on the shelf by saying that I am using this Belgian Lotus Biscoff, not the local one. Means look at the brand that they have created.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But what are the products in that? Maida, sugar, butter, which we have in India. So that's a classic example we can take.
No, last time, no, you had shown me one product with this water chestnut.
Water chestnut, yeah.
See, it's a natural product.
Natural product. Yeah.
No, see, if you look at the range of produce which we grow in our country with so much of agroclimatic diversity, I mean, no other country has such basket of produce.
And unfortunately, I had to explain people in Andhra Pradesh or Guntur or Vijayawada what is water chestnut.
Because see, they may not have seen it.
Yes. But they loved it.
Yeah,
That's
they may not have seen it.
they loved it. Yeah.
Yes.
So today, if some youngster, educated youngster, wants to come into this arena to build his career or his business or his empire, what do you think? What is special in Andhra right now? And I would say you are one of the chief architect of this new food processing policy. One of the best, I would say, in India right now. We should talk about that. And what are the other benefits that state government is giving? And what are the benefits naturally already present in Andhra for any youngster to come into this area?
See, the credit for a very forward-looking progressive food policy goes to Government of Andhra Pradesh,
Yes.
led by the Honorable Chief Minister.
Yes.
Most of the ideas are his.
Yes.
And the policy provides everything for all sections of investor.
Yes.
If we talk about a women cooperative, there are special packages, incentives available for them. We talk about MSME sector, there are incentives for them. We talk about mega investment, big industries where investment is more than 200 crores.
200 crores.
200 crores. So the government says that it's tailor-made. So
They can bargain.
You can, yes. You put your wish list,
Okay.
you negotiate with the government and you get the best incentive.
Nice.
So the whole purpose is, because see, Andhra Pradesh, why Andhra Pradesh is unique is Andhra Pradesh is one state where 35% of the state GDP comes from the agriculture and allied sector.
Yes. True.
Which in other states, at India, at the national level, it is about 14 to 15%.
Yes.
Many of the states, it will be 17, 18, 20, like that. Only few states and Andhra Pradesh is at the top. Which means our economic base, agriculture is playing a major role. And it is also providing employment to a large number of people. To cater to the livelihood of this large section of the people and the large base of production which we have, we need to have a strong, robust, progressive food processing policy which government has put in place.
Yes.
I mean, the incentives starts, let's say, from the capital subsidy, reimbursement of electricity charges, electricity duty, reimbursement of stamp duty and registration, employment to investment ratio.
Yes.
No, there is incentive for that. Decarbonization, there is an incentive for that. Waste management, there is an incentive for that. So you think of any kind of incentive, it is also procurement of raw material. There is an incentive for that.
Yes.
So you think of any incentives which one could plan for, everything is captured in the food policy. And why we tell that this food processing policy is very successful in the last 1.5 years, we have been able to attract almost about 20,000 crores of investment in the food processing sector, of which 50% are already on the ground. That means some of them are completed, some of them are likely to be completed by March next 1 year, and others are to be grounded in the next couple of months.
And I heard this is target itself for you,
Yes.
isn't it?
No, the target was 30,000.
It's almost 70% you reached.
So
65%.
that is for the 5 years, but in 1.5 years it is 20,000 we have already received.
Yeah.
No.
Means you reach your target in 2 years.
No, target no. So our target keeps increasing.
That is
So the government will keep raising the bar.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's not that we are going to sit idle at 30,000.
Understood. Yeah.
30,000 can become 60,000 because when people are showing so much of interest in Andhra Pradesh and there is a potentiality, why not utilize that potentiality?
Yes.
And therefore, we are going to go much beyond 30,000 crores.
Yes.
And one good thing about food processing sector is, I'm sure you would be knowing is, see, for every unit of investment, 1 rupee of investment, the employment created is the largest.
Yes. Yes. Usually MSMEs, in
Yes.
these MSMEs, food is highest.
Yes. And this employment bulk goes to our own people in the rural areas.
Rural areas, yes.
So that means,
And again, majority for women.
Yes.
Because it's handmade
yes,
processing and
yes. So that means we are also trying to retain our people within the state by providing them job security.
Yes. Yes.
And improving the quality of life.
I mean, isn't it the reason if we read the portfolio name of industries minister, it's like industries and food processing minister.
Yes.
Imagine the importance that you guys have given for food processing. Entire industries are just in the name of industry, and you just took food processing out of it.
We are the only state, most probably, if I am correct, where there is a separate principal secretary for food processing.
Which is you.
Rest of the other,
Yes.
no, that also talks about the vision of the government. With other states, it is part of the industry sector. Industry sector, larger industry sector. Here, because the potentiality is there, government wants to give a push. So much of attraction is also there. Investors are also looking at Andhra Pradesh. So therefore, government decided to have a separate food processing. And as I said, because 35% of the GSDP coming from agriculture sector,
Yes.
which means farmer needs to be supported. And this is one way of directly supporting the farmer.
Yes. Which I can, from my own experience, which happened in last 6 months, a person who started his business career in coconut created few jobs, like 50, 60 jobs in last couple of years. Investment, not the new factory, the old investment, hardly 2, 3, 4 crores of this thing. With one small product or innovation that I have created, you people in this bureaucratic level created a ladder for me where I can even went and meet Chief Minister himself. Usually these things happen when I make some steel plant or any big power plant or something big like. For a small coconut product that I have created, you guys gave me a ladder to go and meet him. And the best thing in my life right now is he remembered the concept.
Yes.
He remembered the products. I mean, look at the big projects are coming to Andhra, Google, ArcelorMittal. I mean, these are the things that he should be remembering and he should be talking about. And now he's talking about our own, that 3C concept which we have created in public rallies. I mean, I have seen 2 videos. First, I was very scared to see that. Like, I mean, it's way beyond my level, I felt. But later I took it in a positive note that if he's validating it, I shouldn't waste 1 minute time before implementing it. Yeah. So to come to that situation, sir, I would like to explain about my 3C journey and take your note on that. So when I've started this coconut business in 2018, as you know, before me there were 17 plus industries ranging from 20 lakhs to 70 crores investment. Unfortunately, no one could survive. Everyone tried well, everyone fought, all the 17 people, but there are multiple reasons behind the failure. Almost everything was wiped out. Unknowingly, I came into this sector by feeling that I'll be able to survive with my few ideas, but which went wrong. In 2019, I had to shut down my first plant only because I felt there is no way for me to go back because I left my Navy job, I left my civil construction job. I mean, I felt there is no going back. So I thought, let's fight something more on this. And only weapon I had is innovation. I just felt the only way I can come out of this mess I've created around myself was innovation. So I've started this innovation concept in coconut. And I'm proud to say that today, this is the India's first coconut cafe which we have created around coconut, ranging from 30, now it's almost 70 products, ranging from ice creams. What we thought, I need people to consume coconut, but I can't force coconut to them. I need my farmers, the whole concept of food processing, as you said, demand supply, as we call. Supply to hai. We need to do something and create the demand. Automatically, the whole subject, what we are talking till now, is solved. So then we thought, if they are having coffee, which you had right now, we'll put coconut milk in it. If they are having ice cream, I'll make coconut milk based ice cream. If they are having pizza, I'll put coconut chips on it. In that way, we have created a whole ecosystem in this thing. This is the reason CM sir called us, met us. He felt this is something promising. And this gives me more guts to even think beyond coconut. Because this concept is fitting. What I thought, jab tak duniya hai, until the world is there are three things, there is no end for that. Coffee, coconut and ice cream. That's what I felt. Because coconut, even how much ever I say about it, even how much nutritious it is, it's a boring concept. Because it's not craving. Even though which is good, it's not craving.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's make ice cream, coffee and chocolates with coconut. That's how we started this conceptualization of 3C. Coconut, cacao from West Godavari, because both grows in the same farm, same farmer, same area. The third one, because I felt these two are clear, because the same farmers are producing cacao, I can do that. So I felt there is something is missing. I mean, I need something more to complete this circle. So that's where our Chief Minister promoting and validating our Araku coffee. I mean, I am happy to share with you that you must be knowing yesterday, our Araku coffee is just sold for 10,000 per kg and just sold in few minutes by this Nandi Foundation Araku brand. So which itself is an example for us. So I felt I need a coffee in my business model to complete this circle. 3C, coconut, cacao and coffee. Coffee coming from Araku. So we have created this concept. I'm happy if you unveil the logo that we have created to take this concept into the people now, because this Guntur Cafe is the first cafe where we have unveiled this concept now. Vijayawada, it was not there earlier. In few months, we are going to be in Hyderabad, Bangalore, in every other major metro city, taking this our own concept of Andhra's 3C to the national and one day hopefully international level. So I'm happy to ask you to unveil the logo, sir, for us.
Sure, my pleasure. Credit goes to you,
thank you,
to
sir.
your innovation and perseverance. Continue to be there in this ecosystem. Keep on innovating and trying, and that is how you have reached here. And I'm sure you are going to reach much higher. We are all there to provide support, and the government's enabling policy will definitely be helpful. And we would be glad to see you growing and growing and growing and creating bigger, the mass.
Definitely.
Yeah.